Hey friends, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today's video is my Petals Prologues Readathon recap, but with a bit of a twist. I'm actually filming this a bit early because I'm going to be out of town when this video goes up. So this is more of a pre-ending recap. So I haven't quite finished the readathon yet, but I wanted to sit down and talk through what I've read so far and what I'm currently reading, just overall how this readathon has been going. And honestly, I feel like this might end up being a little bit more real and reflective, which I kind of love. So let's get into it. Going into Petals and Prologues, I really just wanted to lean into the feeling of spring reading. I didn't want to pressure myself to hit every prompt or read a certain number of books. I just wanted softer stories, a bit of romance, and things that felt light and fresh. And I do feel like that's how this readathon has gone so far. I've been very much reading based on my mood and not forcing anything, which has actually made a really big difference. So at the time of filming this, I've actually finished quite a few books. I finished More Than Friends by Kat Singleton, Always Mine by Laura Pavlov. Both of these were exactly what I wanted for this readathon. Very easy to get into, really bingeable, and just overall great spring reads. I also finished The Strawberry Patch Pancake House, which was such a cozy, small town kind of read that really fit that spring vibe perfectly. I also made a lot of progress in the Blue Moon series by Lucy Score. I don't have the final 2 books finished yet, but I got through most of the series during this readathon, which feels really good. I also read Blooms and Bonds and Nests and Nuptials by Polly Maple, which felt very on theme for Petals and Prologues. And I finished The Nanny and the Alphas by Layla Sparks, which was kind of a different vibe compared to everything else, but it was fun to mix something in a little bit different. And I also did a bit of rereading this month. I reread the Wolves of Crescent Creek trilogy and the Dragons of Ember Hollow trilogy by Tessa Hale. These are such easy rereads for me. They're super fast-paced, really engaging, and I just always have a good time with them. Right now, I am almost finished Last on the List by Amy Daws. I'm very close to the end, and it's been a really easy, bingeable read. Definitely something that fits nicely within this readathon. So for the last few days of this readathon, I'm actually going on a quick road trip, and I will be bringing a couple of books along with me. Planning on bringing Next in Line by Amy Daws, Change of Pace by Kayla Gross, and Baby Moon or Bust, and I believe it's by Ava Hunter, and I don't have it down here. Oh, I'm right. It is by Ava Hunter. I have her other book. I also still have the final 2 books of the Blue Moon series that I want to read. Realistically, I know that I'm not going to finish all of these by the end of the month, and I'm actually really okay with that. These feel more like spring reads that I want to carry into the next month rather than rushing through just to finish them. So I think I'm just going to read whatever I'm in the mood for while I'm away and not worry too much about what gets finished. And I will update you guys at the end of the month, either in the description or pinned comment, on what I actually did end up finishing. So far, I would say More Than Friends is my favorite of the readathon. It really matched the vibe that I wanted, and it was just really easy to fall into and exactly what I needed this month. Plus, I love Kat Singleton books, so I was really excited to read this one. I will say the readathon hasn't been perfect. There have definitely been moments where I didn't feel like reading or pick something up and just wasn't quite in the mood for it. But instead of forcing it, I kind of just let it happen. And I think that's something I'm really learning as a reader. Not every season is going to look the same, and not every readathon needs to be super productive to still be enjoyable. I think the biggest takeaway for me so far is that I really love seasonal reading when it's flexible. I love having a theme, like Petals of Prologues, but I don't need to complete everything for it to feel successful. It's more about the atmosphere and how reading fits in my day-to-day life. And this readathon has felt very soft, very low pressure, and very much like something I needed. So that is my Petals and Prologues Readathon recap, pre-ending edition. I'd love to know what you've been reading lately, or if you've had any standout books this month, because I'm always looking for recommendations. Thanks for watching, and remember, stay cozy and keep reading.